Welcome back to another explainer. Today we're tackling something literally every creator struggles with at some point, and that is optimizing discoverability. You know the feeling, right? You spend hours, maybe days, scripting, filming, and editing an absolute masterpiece, only to hit upload, refresh the page, and watch it completely flatline. We've all been there, and it is incredibly frustrating. You know your content is good, but getting the platform to actually understand and surface your work to the right audience, well, that can feel like an endless uphill battle. And this brings us to a massive question that's been hovering over the creator economy recently. Are you paying way too much for those expensive walled garden AI SEO subscriptions just to get some traction? We constantly hear that we absolutely need paid AI tools to crack the algorithm. But frankly, that money could probably be much better spent on a new ring light or maybe a better microphone. So are these premium subscriptions really the only way to succeed on the platform? Today, we're looking at source material that introduces a powerful, entirely free, browser-based alternative that might just make you rethink your monthly creator expenses.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for demystifying this completely free tool. We'll start with why tags still matter, then meet the tag generator, explore the secret linguistic engine, look at maximizing your video SEO, and finally, total privacy and security.
All right, Section 1, why tags still matter.
So, the algorithm often feels like an unpredictable black box. And lately, there's been a lot of chatter out there saying that tags are entirely dead. But the source material provides a really important nuance that we need to understand. It notes that tags play a modest role, sure, but a modest role compounds across hundreds of uploads. Even the official creator guidance confirms that tags take a backseat to your titles, thumbnails, and descriptions. But here's the thing you have to remember. Providing consistent context removes blind spots for the search system. A cohesive, well-researched tag and keyword set feeds the search and suggestion system's consistent signals, especially for common misspellings or closely related topics. Over dozens or hundreds of uploads, that modest signal builds massive channel authority.
Actually, think of it this way. It brilliantly illustrates how YouTube video tags function exactly like Google web page alt text. When you build a website, you add alt text to images so the Google search engine knows what it's looking at, even though the human reader never actually sees it. YouTube tags work the exact same way. They're basically hidden metadata attached to your content, giving crucial behind-the-scenes context to the platform's search engine.
Moving right along to Section 2, meet the tag generator.
If tags are the hidden alt text of your content, how do we generate the best ones without burning through cache? Well, the sheer volume of value generated by this free browser tool in a single click is honestly staggering. It gives you 7 simultaneous outputs. You get tags, related keywords, SEO keywords, hashtags, long-tail keywords, title ideas, and even a description draft. The crazy part? You get all of this without ever needing an API key, a subscription login, or facing any annoying usage rate limits. It's essentially a complete one-stop shop for your metadata.
Now, this brings us to a crucial platform limit you're probably familiar with: 500. The platform enforces a strict 500-character maximum for your tags field. And remember, that's 500 characters total, counting the commas. It's not a fixed number of tags. Because a handful of longer, highly specific tags can eat up that budget really fast, this generator features a live character counter. It tracks your exact usage as you click to remove tags you don't want, and it even has this awesome one-click Fit to 500 characters button. It automatically trims your list perfectly so you don't get hit with an error when you try to upload.
Getting this data is also incredibly frictionless. Your input options are super flexible. You can type a single keyword or just paste a full title. But the coolest feature, you can simply drop in a standard URL. If you paste a link, the tool automatically sends a request to the public data system, their OMBED endpoint, and instantly fetches the public title for you to generate tags from. Super easy.
All right, let's look under the hood in Section 3, the secret linguistic engine.
Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. If it's not using ChatGPT, how on earth is it generating all this? Well, we're going under the hood to reveal the secret sauce of how this tool generates highly specific, contextual words without relying on costly AI prompts. The answer is the DataMuse API. This is a free, open, key-free word association engine. It pulls live synonyms and statistical language data based on real internet usage. By connecting to DataMuse, you are actually accessing enterprise-level linguistic data completely for free. It's not just lazily wrapping your keyword in a basic prompt template, it's looking at genuine statistical language relationships across the entire web.
Let's walk through the exact process the tool uses to ensure your word choices stay incredibly fresh.
Step 1, it cleans your input. It lowercases everything, strips out the punctuation, and removes common stop words like the, and, just to isolate the really meaningful terms. Step 2, it queries the data Muse and API in parallel. Step 3, it applies niche modifiers and deduplicates the results. Because it's a live lookup instead of one fixed local list, if you put in 2 different keywords, you get genuinely different, highly specific word choices instead of the exact same recycled set of tags every single time. What's genuinely fascinating here is exactly what the tool asks Data Muse for. It requests 5 live data sets simultaneously. Near synonyms, statistically associated trigger words, words that commonly follow your keyword, words that commonly precede it, and descriptive adjectives. Combining these 5 real-world data sets is what builds those incredibly natural, lower-competition long-tail search queries. It uses a fixed list of question words, like how or what, and seamlessly blends them with these live data sets to create perfect phrasing.
Which brings us to Section 4, maximizing your video SEO.
Having raw data is fantastic for sure, but knowing exactly how to shape and place this data for your specific channel, that is what actually moves the needle on your discoverability. First, you have to shape the data. The generator offers 10 different niche modes, like gaming, tech, beauty, fitness, business, and a bunch more. Selecting a niche sharpens the modifier words to match your exact content style. For instance, if you pick gaming, your tags will get flavors like gameplay or walkthrough. Tech reviewers get things like unboxing and specs, while the beauty niche gets tutorial and GRWM or get ready with me. And if you don't quite fit a specific category, no worries, you can just leave it on general for topic-neutral modifiers.
Okay, once you have your perfectly tuned results, where exactly do they go? Strategic placement is everything. Your generated SEO keywords are high-intent search phrases, so they belong right in your title and the first 2 lines of your description. Your long-tail keywords are specific, lower-competition phrases, making them absolutely perfect for the body of your description or even a pinned comment. Finally, hashtags should go in the title or the top of the description, but here is a quick pro tip straight from the source material. The platform stops recognizing hashtags altogether past 15 in a single upload. So only hand-pick your 3 to 5 absolute strongest hashtags rather than dumping the whole generated list and looking like a spam bot.
Finally, let's look at Section 5, Total Privacy and Security. If you're working on a highly confidential idea, you might be a little nervous about pasting your brilliant, top-secret, unreleased title into some random web tool, but the source material goes out of its way to reassure creators on this front. First up, zero server processing. The tag and keyword generation runs purely on client-side JavaScript locally in your browser. Literally nothing is ever uploaded or stored on an external backend. Second, no AI API calls. Your keywords are never sent to OpenAI or Anthropic to be used as training data. And third, session isolation. Everything exists only in your browser memory. The second you close the tab, your data is instantly and permanently cleared. The only network request it ever makes is that optional ping to the public data system if you specifically ask it to fetch a URL title.
So, we've seen how this tool totally bypasses those expensive subscriptions to deliver incredibly rich, privacy-first SEO data right in your browser. Which leaves us with this final, somewhat provocative thought for you to consider. If live enterprise-level linguistic data and sophisticated tag generation are entirely free, what else are you overpaying for in your creator journey? It might just be time to audit your toolkit and realize that the absolute best resources for growing your channel don't always have to come with a hefty monthly subscription fee. Keep exploring, stay focused, and we will see you in the next explainer.